right, lick number 9. Here's another example. The Chuck Berry influence being felt at 3:45. Once again on the tune driving wheel. Here it is. It's leading up to the 5 chord. I should say, oh wow, I should say the turn where the 5 comes in at the end of the 12 bars. Okay, but anyway, let's go over that one. Flat, you got flat 7 to root. 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, right? So then back flat 7, 5th. Now you got 4th bent to 5th. Then you release, and then you pull off to the minor 3rd. Then you hit the root in one motion. Look. You got to pick the root though. All the other 3 are on the same string, the G string. 4th bent to 5th. Release it to the 4th. Pull off to the minor 3rd. And then hit that root. I think he hits 2 roots, right? Yeah. So that I'm picking down to get these 3 notes. Now I'm coming up to get the root and then hitting down to get the 2nd root because that's on the downbeat. Hold on. So then he does something like that. I'm kind of drawing a blank on what he does right there, and then he goes to the 5. But it's something like that. He's playing around with the root to the flat 7 to the root back and forth a little, and then he plays the 5. So it's the little triangle chord, you know. You got the root for the this is for the 5 chord is the root, major 3rd, flat 7, and you make sure you dampen that B and E strings, and the fat E up here with the tip of this guy. See, so the reason is because then you could really, this hand doesn't have to worry. You don't have to be dainty. You don't have to be like, you know, like just strumming those 3. No, you could just if you mute here, this hand helps this hand. Because now this one could be as sloppy as it wants. That's not ringing. That's not ringing. We're actually getting like an overtone, but there you go. Okay. So, you know, that's important to know too, because when you're on stage, you know, if your hands can do it without, you get the feel, you get the comfortable gripping it. You know, with your chord work, when you're doing that, you know, when you're up on stage and things are going on and you're nervous and all that, this is the one, for some reason, this is the one that gets nervous. See, like, and he once this guy's nervous, forget it, you're dead in the water, because, I mean, this guy too. But I think because this works so much, you know, you're always working on this hand, fingering, and us guitar players, right? That this guy's done his homework. You get up on stage, this guy's ready to go. But this one over here is a little, he gets nervous and he doesn't know what's, if you could rely on this guy to bail him out, deadening the strings at least for this job, right? Then he can just, all right, nervous or not, you could just strum away. Think of it like a drum now. you know, because now you're just doing rhythm. You know, all of us could just clap our hands, pretty simple enough, right? That's all this guy's got to do now. He could hit them all. Now it's just the drum. You're just clapping away, you know. See, again, this guy, you pick up a little bit. Don't hit anything but dead notes, right? And then when you need it, you push in on it. With this one, you're pushing down. This guy doesn't have to think of anything. He's just going like this the whole time. And then he knows when the accent's coming. It's just a drum now for him. Right? That's the idea with a little rhythm guitar advice, you know. Which is crucial because it's funny. The guys say, here we are working on our lead, right? Our expression with our solos. And yet you only get to do that, maybe 5% of the time? Especially if you got someone else up there and they're going to take their turn. Maybe you're just playing rhythm for the whole song on that one, right? Or someone at an open mic. You're more valuable to everybody if you could play good rhythm and know tons of songs, you know? You're going to be valuable. Even if you can take a great solo, you're only going to solo that night, you know, for what? A few minutes out of the whole night? It's kind of crazy to think about it, right?